My name is Susan Nicely, and I'm here doing Bon Appetit by Lee Hoiby at the Dallas Farmers Market Demonstration Kitchen, and I'm playing Julia Child. It was written specifically for Jean Stapleton, the actress who's most known for her role as Edith Bunker in the 70s series All in the Family. It was written specifically for her because she happened to be a friend of Lee Hoiby and his partner, Mark. And so it was written specifically for her, and it was performed in New York, Houston, and in California. And Miss Child saw one of the performances and loved it, so she gave it her stamp of approval. I'm actually baking a cake, a chocolate cake, and it's word for word from Julia Child's actual French chef series that was back in the 70s. And I'm actually putting the cake together before your very eyes, and the whole opera monologue is about a half hour long. It's not that difficult. It lies right in the middle of, it's written for a mezzo-soprano, and it lies really nicely in there for me. There are just a few, the range is probably maybe an octave and 3/4. So vocally, it's not that difficult. What's difficult is to do the vocalization while you're working with hundreds, it seems like, props. All the different ingredients that go into the recipe are there, and to have to do the singing while you're constantly busy putting this cake together is a challenge. No! In fact, the worst moment for me in the show is when I have to separate eggs. I'm not nervous about the singing, I'm not nervous about anything else, but I have to actually separate eggs during the show. And that is the point where I am terrified of, because I just don't have the natural knack to do that kind of cooking stuff. That's one of the things that makes this show work so well, is because you don't really have to add the comedy, although we do camp it up a bit and we take certain liberties. Like, she would never over imbibe on her show. She was famous for drinking while she was cooking, but she would never actually get inebriated. But in this show, she drinks a little bit too much during the commercial break. So we do take some liberties, but she had a good time with self-deprecating humor, and she loved not to take herself or even cooking that seriously. One of her goals, as a matter of fact, was to make French cooking, fine French cooking, accessible to the American housewife. Please come to the Dallas Farmers Market for Bon Appetit! Le gâteau au chocolat l'éminence brune, one of the best chocolate cakes I know. See you there. Bon appetit!